What's up? It's Greggatron. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah, so I picked this baby up yesterday. It's a Honda Goldwing 2003. The guy who sold it to me, he bought it when it was brand new. Took really good care of it. And I actually met him on coincidence. I was on my bicycle. This baby over here. So I was on this. I was going to go to the park real quick. And on my way back, I'm like, let me see what's going on. There was a car show downtown where I live. And I just bumped into him. And he said, yeah, buddy, it's for sale. I'm like, really? Because I was already kind of looking at another guy's Goldwing from years prior, a guy who I was working with. So we just started, talking and touching base, and one thing led to another, and here it is. I took the motorcycle course last weekend, passed it, got my information in the mail. So now I'm just waiting on Monday so I can go to the DMV and call my insurance company and get my license plates and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty thankful. Let's talk about the bike a little bit. There's the ignition right there. Volume over here. Radio would probably be distracting since I'm a beginner, but it's an option. Shows you your gas and everything else. Speedometer, odometer. Turn that down a little bit more. You got your hazard lights. Okay, I can turn the radio off. I'll just turn it off. There's a compartment right here. This is for your gas. This key, all you have to do, it's actually a knob, but it looks like a key. There's a compartment in there. This key here is a fake, but it still looks nice. You can also use the same key, I believe. Yep, that's where you put your gas. You can use the same key for the back too. Yeah, these bikes have trunks. There's a compartment there, here, and there. Let's see. How do I? Yep. So if you have like antifreeze or some oil or whatever, you can put groceries in there. You can pretty much do whatever you want with these bikes. Let's see the other side. Yep. Like you can put a spare helmet down there. These are just covers for the bike. And in order to open this middle section, I believe these have to be out to the side. Now let's see. Yep, there we go. So there's plenty of room. So this is a case to the GPS that the past owner installed. This is a GPS power button right there. And he said if he would park somewhere for a long period of time, he would put it in this so nobody steals it or whatever. But it's satellite based, so no different from a car. I'm like, oh, okay. He hooked me up with some microfiber towels. He's got his own business as far as wax goes. Here's another helmet. I got this helmet that came with the bike. And this is what the other helmet looks like. Yep. You can actually communicate with the passenger on the back with these helmets. It's pretty cool. Let me show you the lights real quick. Put the key in my pocket. Yep, there's the GPS. Yep. Turn that back off. Let's see, lights. So these are the headlights. Maybe not. What am I missing here? Fog lights are down there. So where it says memo 1 and 2, that's how you adjust the suspension for the person in the back. You raise it up to the highest number if you have somebody in the back, and he keeps it on like the middle setting if there's nobody on the back. I don't know why these lights are, oh. I guess the lights aren't turning on because all this is still open. It's kind of a smart bike. So all this stuff has to be closed before I even start the bike, I believe. But you get the idea. 2003 Honda Goldwing. Some of y'all might know red's my favorite color. So as a kid, I went from having this, a Rhino, from when I was like 10 or 11 or something, to this. I'll do a different review on this bike, e-bike, a Venton, to now this. So that's really all the space my garage has. It's like, yeah, I don't park my car in here anymore. Or I might find some room over there, but when you're single, you have a 3-car garage, and you're a bachelor, you can do stuff like that. You can treat yourself. I try to encourage people, hey man, don't be having no kids. Don't be getting nobody pregnant until you're ready. But people jump into stuff so fast, it's like their whole life is on pause now. You're a father now, buddy. But yeah. Oh, also, the antifreeze is on this side, underneath this cover. And I think the battery is on that same side. And then your motor oil is under here. Close that back. And there's a cup holder. Come on now. Let's go. The past owner had some good country music playing. As you can see, I still need some license plates. He also has this so he can tow stuff around. I mean, he took this bike all over. You can always take that off. Oh, real quick. So if you do want to check your oil, this is the center stand. You basically have to grab this handle, grab a handlebar, and shift the whole bike to the back, and it'll stand straight up. I really can't show you because my phone's in my hand, but let me see. Turn that volume down some. I can only take so much country, know what I mean? These flaps are really nice too, because it can direct the wind where you want it to go, whether you want some extra air or no air. And as far as this visor, this can sink down if you wanted to. I mean, it's pretty cool. It'll take some time for me to get used to it. It's my first motorcycle. What do y'all think? Some people say a Goldwing's not a good bike to have in the beginning because it's a cruiser, right? And it's so big. Other people say the opposite. They say, no, it's the best bike to get first because it's so big. It's easier for you to handle the smaller bikes once you do ride them because you already dealt with this. It's kind of like I had friends in high school. Their mom would teach them how to drive using a minivan. Not to compare this to a minivan, but once you can drive a truck or a van, you can drive a Toyota Camry. You know what I mean? So I just can't stop looking at it. It's beautiful. But these antennas he also put on himself. I don't know if I mentioned that. One of them is for like the truckers. That's this one. And the other one, I think it's just straight up satellite radio. Yep. So put that back in. Put that back in. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's Greggatron. I'm just doing my thing. Just doing my thing. Good. I hope y'all have a good weekend. All right, peace.